gonna give you a shield instead. Yeah. I'll be better. Next. That's Brigga! The fuck? Made just the way you like, buttered to perfection. Just don't let me hear you've been hobnobbed with the baker across town. You know you're my favorite wild wine. Hello, B. How are you doing, B? B, we need new names for the killing games. Because apparently promoting to kill me is not appropriate. So we can't call the killing games killing games. You have any thoughts? Rain's gathering. Stay inside if you can help it. Rain, huh? Nothing like the music of raindrops to go with a warm, crackling fire. I know the back of that head anywhere. Brigga? Weren't you doing some kind of mercenary work around Market Merlin? Long way from here. Job bring you out my way, or... Got somewhere we can talk? The chilling games was a good idea. Yeah, I just thought if you had anything else. We'll probably do the chilling games, but if you had any other ideas. Sorry, the place is a bit of a mess. A bit messy. Started sorting through all my old things this morning, then I got hungry and, well, just watch your step. B said I had a good idea. Yeah, record this moment. I'll get a fire started. Then we can have a nice long chat like old times. Would be nice to spend a quiet evening catching up, but the reason I came... Going to be a long story, huh? Yes, you remember Justine? Justine? Helped us with the goat kids that one summer. Sort of rustic, sturdily built guy. Oh, Justine. Well, I ran into him last season. He had a new job lined up. Asked if I wanted in. He was always like that, looking out for me. You heard about the dwarven and the Morthagi? Yeah. Don't worry. What set them off? Don't know what set them off, but if they want to whittle each other down, that's fine with me. Less for us to worry about. Too tired to use brain. That's fair. You can just chill and relax. That's why I'm here. Felt that way too, at last. Or at first. Of course, it's always nice to hear your enemies are beating the snot out of each other, but when it's happening in your back doorstep, people get nervous.
Water.
Thank you, B.
Water. Water. Water.
I really need to find RPGs that don't require so much reading. But the best ones always require reading. There was a talk of putting together a militia, just in case. I assumed this was the sort of job Justine had taken. Yelta, Brigga, you're adorable. Why'd I want to join the militia? Oh, I mean, I don't know, but it's all anyone's talking about right now. I'm sure it is. Bigger walls and deeper trenches. And a few brave cowhands armed with pitchforks. That's their answer to everything. Yeah, how are you doing, B? Also, actually, B. Question. Because it's been so long. Movie? Very tired, very sleepy. We're already watching Doctor Strange together, I'm guessing. What movie? Doctor Strange in May? And then I'll probably text you. But there's the Sonic and Knuckles movie this week too. Yeah, we watch all Marvel movies together, yeah. Actually, well, that's the thing. Do you want to watch Morbius? I haven't watched Morbius, and I heard it's trash. Like, I haven't watched the first one. Alright, that's fair. But yeah, we didn't watch Morbius is out, and I've heard it's trash. So that's why I didn't text you, because I was like, it doesn't seem like it's worthy of a movie. That's the one Marvel movie we've missed. Yeah, no, we're not. Why? You don't want to play with bats? But no, this thing between the dwarf and the Morthagi. See, it's not something to wring our hands over. It's an opportunity. How do you figure? Well, people like us, we have certain skills that aren't all that useful in peacetime. What's good knowing how to swing a sword if you don't have anyone to swing it at? And when folks have no more use for us, hungry days can stretch for weeks. Yeah, I've had some rough patches of my own, but still, the militia could use us. To bad, it's lethal. To humans, it's deadly. Use us? Sure, pay us what we're worth. Doubtful. Come on. Brigga, where's your imagination? I'm sad they got Matt Smith in the worst movie ever. Yeah, well. I mean, we all make sacrifices, right?
Water.
Thank you, B.
Water. Water. Water.
Matt Smith is Morbius. That being said, I mean, there's always a chance that they can come back. Cause I forgot the actor's name, but the one who did Daredevil, right? Yeah, he's like the bad vampire guy or some shit. Yeah. The guy who did Daredevil, he's kind of back, right? So, um, so there's a chance that you redeeming, right? Dunfetto, yeah. Between the two of them, Morthagi have the upper hand. They got numbers. They're efficient. Move with one mind. I'd give them a few weeks tops before they overwhelm the Dwarven. The Dwarven know it too. They're desperate, and they'll pay a high price for a good sword's arm. The Dwarven? You'd fight for them? Yeah, why not? Look, I know money isn't enticing. I could use more of it myself, but after the things they've done, I just don't see how I could justify working alongside them. Charlie Cox is Vincent on is Kingpin. Yeah. Kingpin's confirmed too, right? He's back. No, did he use a different Kingpin? I don't remember. Same way you justified working with the World Child Sisters when the Prairie Dogs were running rampant. Common enemy. The World Child Sisters weren't dangerous marauders. And Morthagi aren't Prairie Dogs. What's your point? Look, they'll pay you now. They'll cozy up to you, but when it's over and there's some Morthagi nipping at their heels, you either think they'll let us alone or let you walk away? Yeah, his appearance in No Way Home is canon. I know. Yeah. Kingpin wasn't Hawkeye. Or no, but yeah, Kingpin wasn't Hawkeye. Yeah, I just didn't remember if it was the same actor. That's thoughts for another day. And the Morthagi one wouldn't be any different. Not like one side better than the other. Right, but that's exactly why we should stay out of it. Not pick sides. Same actor. Oh, okay. I want pasta. I do too. I bought Hamburger Helper for my supper for next week. Also, a lot of my friends are making spaghetti today. Cause there's like a whole slew of people going, yeah, I've decided to make spaghetti today. Bray, give her pasta. No. B doesn't like my cookie. Okay, not spaghetti. Gross. What? Spaghetti is pasta. Though I do have that craving for pasta. I get it. I also have a craving for ramen, but that's just me. And dim sum. Tortellini. Yeah, tortellini would be good. You don't get it. I could care less who wins. I'm just letting my service to the higher bidder. Look, Burger, you don't want in? That's fine. I was only trying to do you a favor. See you around, I guess. At Burger, got a table with my name on it. After that, a lot of things changed. Morthagi were driven back but not defeated. More and more fighting started crossing into people's lands and farms. Instead of dwindling, the army swelled, with human soldiers fighting for both sides. Morthagi too? Let's get to make some unusual negotiations. Fettuccine Alfredo. I don't have pasta right now, so I'm gonna use this company doing take-home ramen kits. Have been super popular. Let's do that. How expensive is it? Is it like, if it's the price of a chef's plate, then I'll pass. I can make cheaper. $18 a kit? How many servings is a kit? One. I will politely decline that offer. That's $18 is way too much. Essentially, that's yeah. I can make cheaper. I can make it for like $10-12. Like, and not just one. I can make a week's worth with like $12. Something is cheaper isn't better. Yeah, but I could also just cook it myself. It is when you're broke. That is true. I have a lot to pay for this month too. Because TwitchCon tickets come out this month, and I still have to book my Airbnb. So I tried to find out more when I was who was hiring them, how they were organized. That's why I let myself in trouble. Some men with axes chased me out of town. Look, I understand why they're doing it. The pay's good, and they want to keep it together, keep it going as long as possible. But while they're fanning their purses, things are getting uglier. Those of us who won't pick a side find ourselves stuck in the middle, ready to fucking discard. It's all right. Give me a sec. If it's bothering you that much, good sir. It's not Discord, by the way. It's literally work notifications. It's literally emails because I'm watching it. But let me go fix it. If it's bothering you, I will shut off my work computer. Sounds exactly the... Yeah, it's because it's muffled. Let me shut down my computer. Well, I'll shut down my work computer. There. I mean, just turn it down a little. Nah. Please. Because then I have to restart stream and all that because the way my setup works is awful. Easier to just shut off the computer. Didn't know what to do. Then I remember you and the potato party. How you took care of that deepest problem a few years back. I thought maybe you could talk to the mercenaries. Bricka. I don't think a bunch of seasoned mercenaries will lay down their arms just because I asked them to. But staying here won't help either, and if there's a chance of finding a peaceful solution, I'm willing to give it a try. Shouldn't be hard to convince the others too. The crunch of gravel underfoot, the shimmering of the rain-kissed fields. I forgot how much I missed this. Shadows deepen. Okay then. We've got Brigga. Cool. I didn't expect to get Brigga. Investigate. I mean, we can, but we could also go here. We have to build a bridge. Sure. All 5 of us build a bridge. It's not like anything's gonna happen while we wait, right? Right? Bridge built. Let's scout. One fateful night. Something about that rock makes me shiver. This is new. A tall black finger of stone angles out of the earth, points to a pale bloated moon. Its surface should shine, but the stone seems to eat all the light. Which stone? They call it blacker. They call it blacker and stonier than the blackest stony stone. It is said that if you don't offer it a joyous memory, it will lay a curse on your back. Hey, Blue Streak. Good morning. How are you doing, buddy? Who should sacrifice a memory? Let's do Cindy. Cindy is recounting not long ago her recollection is perfect of the river where her family fished. Morning, where you at? Blue Streak is in Europe. She's finished a digital drawing and just about to head to bed, but I thought I'd drop in. Oh, does it look like morning? It's evening for me, Blue Streak. Scotland, yeah. Just finished a digital drawing, about to head to bed. Ooh, what digital drawing did you make? And do I get to see it? Question marks. When the rocks over the water. Yes, father would play his flute. Mother would thread our lines. I could never sit long enough to get a bite, but I just remember feeling like nothing was better. Nothing was better than singing her son with them and letting the days slip by. This is like 3 a.m. there. Yeah. Did I wait? What was I talking about? Memory's gone. The stone is black as a hole in existence. Saturday. Ooh, 3 legacy points. I'll take it. Wait. 2 heartwoods and spell threads. Let's do this one. Head frozen. My head's frozen? It's moving on my screen. 2:37 a.m. was doing a Sonic Tails drawing in the snow. In the snow? With... Is it... I can share it on my Discord. Oh, okay. Do we have each other on Discord? No, the character. Oh, yeah. Do I have you added as a friend on Discord, Blue Streak? I actually don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I guess we can do this thing. When you say you were drawing in the snow, I have to ask, was it with like a yellow marker? If not, I can send my Discord to you, no problems. Yeah, just whisper it to me. Before I drink some water. Thanks. You know there's a hydrate, right? No, they are in the snow. Did you use a yellow marker though? Hint, hint. Need to ask. It's a yellow. Will I see yellow snow in this? No. Okay, well. Just need that. You know, 500 was a lot to make you drink water. It is, but it's also a nice thing to do, right? That's why it's a lot. Road, trails, fox pass. Wonder how many fox feet it takes to... Oh, Cindy, I'm following... Actually, hey, before you go to bed, Blue Streak, have you considered playing this game? Because I'm pretty sure this is up your alley, man. And you see my channel points to make you suffer, though. Eh? Your choice. Falling behind again. Wasn't going to say anything. Been thinking actually about a book I read once. Memoirs of a woman named Sella Kindleegg. You miss my Epic Tavern, don't you? I do! I loved watching you play Epic Tavern. That was hilarious. That's how I think that's like one of the early streams I found. But I know you, for those who don't know, Blue Streak streams and he does amazing voices. Like, honest to God. Promise I'll get back into it. Take your time, don't worry about it, man. I technically, what I should have done when I got shadow, just so you know, Blue Streak, I got shadow banned on Twitch, or on, TikTok. But what I should do, honestly, is I should probably just take the 2 weeks off, and then take a 2-week vacation and just come back. I should probably... It's been a while since I've taken streaming off. She had a wanderer's heart. Feet that like to rove, and ears that craved a good story. Wherever she went, she asked to hear the oldest and most interesting legends. But yeah, if you want to whisper it to me or whatever, I can add and everything. I think you deserve it, man. I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. But then again, I don't know how long the shadow ban's gonna be, because I think it's gonna be 2 weeks. I'm planning for 2 weeks, but it could be like 3 months. Ended up putting a lot of them in print. A dozen or so tombs, all together, a lot to read. If you like that sort of thing. But it wasn't just the stories themselves that interested her. It was where they came from, how they began. Often she'd find a common thread between the legends of one land and another. The details might vary as two artists might paint a landscape from different perspectives, but the object of their art, their inspiration remains the same. She thought that in each story there was probably some kernel of truth, some real piece of our past, dressed up in the guise of a fable. Hard to get at that truth though, everyone tells it differently. Sort of like the road apple fiasco. I mean, when I hear the way Frank tells it, and then I hear Pussy's version, don't get me started, they mangle it every time. It's a few more hours before you reach Market Merlin, but then smoke chokes the air and all cause for laughter is forgotten. They find a town in shambles. Fire is raging. The corpses of Dwarven and Morthagi mingled with townsfolk. But the fighting's not done. Oh god, both sides. Oh shit. Well, that's gonna be fun. Ah, that's a lot of enemies. Hi. Oh, it's legit both sides. Okay. Hmm. Fail. Can introduce this. And then, just to be evened out, we're gonna interfuse with that. And then... Frank. I want you to interfuse with... this. And interfuse with this. And then fire leash him. Okay. Alright, you can't kill, that's why I thought. Alright, so, Brigga. You can murder that one. Nice! That should make it a lot easier to kill. Oh, it does. And that means you go invisible. I'm slightly happy about that. Cover. Okay, we're gonna shoot you then. And then... come here. Go rat-tat-tat. We will not let anyone get past. Except for you, maybe. Oh boy. Dear lord, that's a lot of enemies. Okay. Clearing time. Time to clear out everybody. I forgot she's part wolf. Dead. Discus to you, that... damn. Oh. Well, that makes my life easier. Sure. Dead. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That will be fine. That will do, pig. That will do. Oh boy. All right. I guess we should put the defenses up. I'll take that. Frank. Yes. Discus! 2 for 1! And then we smack you with Cindy. killed him. Right, so it's just you left. And then with Brigga, just grab you. Come a little bit closer. Dead. Easy peasies. Flames are quenched, smoke drifts away. Few homes survived ruin. With time, they'll be repaired. But there will be no replacing the lives that were lost. As night swoops in, the survivors make hasty efforts to collect their dead, arranging corpses in the Undertaker's shed. They leave the Dwarven Morthagi for tomorrow. Those without shelter find their way to Farmer Malin's barn. Come along now, plenty of room for everybody. Hang on, Mom, we don't know this lady. Doesn't mean we can't be mannerly. For all we know, she's one of them who attacked us. Sorry, I guess you didn't see how we just handled those. It's alright, I saw what you did. I'm Melee, and that's my obnoxious kid Scrap. We're happy to have you. Real happy. Could you tell us what happened here, how it started? If you don't mind waiting, more folk coming. You got to make sure they're made comfortable. Scrap, show them where they can rest. Fine. Some hay over here could put your head on a sack. Trial of water for drinking. Outhouses behind the barn if you must. You really don't want to trust us, huh? That'll be like trusting a knife not to cut you or a flame not to burn. Maybe you fought for us today, but who's to say you won't sell out tomorrow? Saw them with my own eyes, types just like you, mingling with those lizard heads and bone contraptions. Pillaging and murdering while my mom risks her backside shepherding kids and old folk to safety. What we need now is more people like her, not you lot. Ahem. Oh hey Mom, they were just getting settled. Sure. Now why don't you put that thing down and see what kind of supper you can rustle up from our stores. Sorry, didn't mean to cause you trouble. And you haven't, she just riled up is all. When the Morthagi appeared, she grabbed that pitchfork and tried to run out and join the fight. I held her back. Told her to guard the barn, mind the fires, didn't get too close. So you could risk your life instead? I'm no hero, but if one of us had to. Anyways though, that's how it began. Morthagi came crawling out of the fields and surrounded Market Merlin before most had risen from their beds. Probably knew the Dwarven were headed this way and meant to get this drop on them. Saw the town for a convenient battleground. Don't think killing us was their reason for being here, but they sure didn't mind doing it, and the folks who were with them, mercenaries you saw with them. They'd be hard to miss, the way they were hollering and directing. Almost like it was the Morthagi taking orders from the people. I can't be sure, but let's just say there wasn't much to separate them. No hesitancy, no remorse. Wish we got in here sooner. We were hoping to talk to these mercenaries. They don't sound like that doesn't sound like a reasonable goal anymore. Look, we all know why they're doing it. This war drags on. It's more coin for them. Only one thing for us to do. Take the fight to both sides. When the new day dawns, they ready themselves for another road. Sort of feel like I should talk to you out of it. Not that Mom, did you hear? Hear what, kidlet? Just talk to Arthme. All those Dwarven bodies they left out in the streets been picked clean. Nothing left but bones. Oh, coyotes probably. They'll admit all in one night? Well, you better be on your way. If you find yourselves around here again, know that my barn's always open to you. Good luck, I guess. Pin yourselves against them both. You don't think we're taking on too much? Maybe, but I don't see we have any other choice. Guess what happened here proves that there's no staying out of it. It's just fighting people. And what about your friend, Brigga? When it comes to that, we'll do what we need to do. Don't worry about me. That's still the question. Which side do we take out first? Should we flip a coin? This sounds sus. That, both sides are fighting each other. Considering what we know. Some behind the scenes actions. Well then. Okay, we can recruit. We need to heal anyway, so. Pick from Legacy. Got 2 or 2, so we need a warrior. I guess you're the only warrior. And Paladin. Welcome back. Erotica is wild. Dun dun dun. Oh, this is not done. Summer sighs, day dies, birds make afternoon music. Need more than food to fend off fatigue, you know? Walk with me, love. But on the Horn of Grey Mountain, the sun lasts longer than anywhere else. Unwatched, the lady of that place gathers her forgotten power. You're a treasure, Captain Justine. Oh, I am, I'll admit. I'm not in love with the high places, spooky little flock you keep around. To perch where the light never leaves your shoulder, you must rise over trees, over hills, over your tallest peaks. These are them who dared it. Chosen ones who deserve and desire my favor. You may someday see that I'm as shrewd in my selections. My queen. What I wanted to say though, Volta, the coin is enough. I don't need convincing. Call yourself Empress. I'll echo it loud as you like. Yet, I am unsatisfied. I'm in fact ruffled. Your tone, Captain Justine, is rather pink. The silverlands glow in the light of late day. High cold air streams ripple their clothes. You may mistake me for a shrimp, a mealy mountain miser, but I stand there. We're right on the edge. Queen Volta, let us prepare a feast and a combat just as before. No, Bracken, if the hero Justine will be my captain, then he must also be my witness. And so saying, she grims her mouth, breathes into her full frame. Then head for the night. We'll be here tomorrow since doing dinner with work people. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for stopping by. Most appreciate it. You have a good night, man. Around her rises a burning ring. A wind of constelled stones. You don't get to see the puppy die. Or any more trauma tomorrow, so be happy about that. A wind of constelled stones of light. You two see it next time, yeah. Thrumming hair, bitter on the tongue, biting on their bones. Witness it! The fact of anything's form begins to wobble. The puppy, I know! A feathered sound of wings wooming. The vulture queen rises from the cindery crust of her skin. And her scream bloody as creation. Skrack! The whip sky snarls. Hope wanders away, no longer at home there. This groan of a world, this blistering of a star. Stand, my queen. And but you can simply do that? You see now. There's only the smallest falter in her scowling vulture voice, undetectable save by the one who served her first. With or without you, I will have this land, my homeland. My right is to all that lives and dies upon it, and I will have it all back. For if I wish, I would douse the very torch of existence and fallow every field forever. And that is now proven, my queen. Show mercy upon them, please. Mercy, do you ask for? I beg of it. It'll be a calmless fall. Shh, it'll pass in a moment. Pitiable things. Mercy then I grant you. Stately she descends down a favored path. Wind finds rare brine on Captain Justine's cheeks, and the broken light is allowed to mend itself. My queen! Hoof! I wish you had held back. Revealing your true countenance is more than enough. Sharing your treasury, exhibiting the might of your masked faithful, it was enough for the other captain. This one wanted more. You do, of course, know better than I. Bracken helps her embrittled queen stand. Good, anyway, it's good. This is how faith is won, Bracken. Forgive me, Queen Volta, but it is not how my faith... Fetch a ferret snack! I'll only rest in my chamber for a time. I'll be exactly as I was. Exactly as you were. Well, stuff happens every year, doesn't necessarily pretend something, I think. The wakeful night lasts long past the hollowing of the pot. Interesting. Okay. Scout. You know what? I'm fine with this team. Yeah. And I want you, the last person, to build a bridge.